Hey guys, Danny here today to talk to you about the first book in a new series that I just discovered. The book is called Scythe by Neal Shusterman. And Mr. Shusterman, if I mispronounce your name, I apologize. It seems like I tend to do that quite often, and I apologize for that. Hopefully I got it right. This is a wonderful start to a series. This is really good. It's a young adult series, and it's perfectly safe for the entire family. The thing I like about this book, it starts off really just straightforward. The first half of the book, you don't really get any surprises. You don't get any twists. You don't get any turns, but you don't need them. The world that has been created is just such a unique and truly interesting world that it draws you in and you really want to be able to absorb and learn about the world before all that other stuff starts. The characters, really well written characters, they draw you in. You care about the characters. You're wondering where it's going with them, that sort of thing. It's got good guys that, are good and bad guys that are bad, and it doesn't really, you don't get any surprises as far as I thought that was a good guy, turns out he's a bad guy, or thought that was a bad guy, turns out he's a good guy, anything like that. Everybody pretty much is what they seem to be. Now, about the half to two-thirds mark in the book, things go sideways. And once things go sideways, they start fishtailing and twisting and turning all over the place. And it amps up. I mean, it really, when it starts going, the drama, the intrigue, the twists, the turns, they really start going. And there are a lot of twists and things that I did not see coming in the book. There's a lot of little mysteries thrown in. There's this little girl that one of the main bad guys seems to have adopted, and it doesn't fit with his character, why he's treating her so nicely. None of it makes sense, and you're left wondering, what is going on here? And then all of a sudden that's revealed, and you go, that answers 12 other questions that have come up prior to this, because it does. Now you know where he's got all of his power and everything from. The climax to the book is not what I expected it to be, and the way the book is written, leading up to that climax, you've got a girl and a guy. They live in this utopian world where, thanks to artificial intelligence, all disease, all poverty, all hardship, everything is just gone. People live forever. They keep resetting back to a younger age, and they just live forever. The beauty of the book, really, for me, when I sit and I think about living in a perfect world where there is no poverty, where no one goes hungry, there are people who are called splatters in this world. They purposely jump off of tall buildings to commit suicide just to be revived. A world where the only thing that can truly kill you and make you dead is fire. Can't be revived from being burnt to death. Or what are known as scythes. And the scythe's job is to go around and glean, which is their word for kill people. There's not even any crime in this world. So when you think about this world, wow, that would be a perfect world to live in. Wouldn't that be awesome? But the narrator, the author, manages to bring out flaws with that world. The world is great. It's wonderful. It's not a world that you would not want to live in, but it's not as perfect as it sounds. There are flaws to that world, and that the author manages to bring those out, as well as the good parts of the story. So you've got this girl and this guy. They both stand up to a scythe. They end up, because they stood up to a scythe and had the courage to stand up to a scythe, they end up being made his apprentice. Different things happen throughout the book. That the climax comes when they're supposed to compete to see who becomes the scythe, because only one of them is going to become a scythe, and then that person is going to have to glean the other one. And so you're wondering how that's happening, because there's a friendship, a romance that has started between them. Not really a romance, but almost kind of a romance that started between them. So how's this going to get handled? The way it's handled was not the way I expected it to be handled at all. Caught me by surprise. The true main evil guy in the book and kind of his following, the way they get defeated, totally caught me by surprise. Didn't see it coming at all. I anticipated that the person who brought about their downfall was going to in some way contribute to their downfall, but I didn't think that person was going to absolutely destroy the main evil guy and his entire entourage. It is a really fascinating book that from the very beginning, I mean, right off the bat, it draws you in. It's one of those books that narrator does a great job. Wonderful job with narration. He's got to do accents. He does different voices. Really, really good job. But it's a book that draws you in. And from the very beginning, I mean, it's one of those that I get home at night and I'm like, I don't want to turn this off. It's midnight. I just got off work. I need to go to bed, get up, go to work tomorrow. But I don't want to turn this off. I want to keep listening to it. Only one major disappointment with this book, and it is a huge major disappointment with the book. That is the fact that there are no other books in the series out yet. They may have been released in print, but they're not out on Audible yet. I didn't look to see if they're on print. They might not even be on print yet. So you finish the first book. Now, it does not end on a cliffhanger. This is good because there's only one book. So it does not end on a cliffhanger. So you're not waiting with bated breath for the next book. It's just such an enjoyable listen that you're really wanting the next book in the series. I'm not even sure what the controversy in the next book is going to be. It's one of those. I mean, the entire controversy and drama of this book is wrapped up and is finished in the one book. So what's going to happen in the next book? There's several different directions it could go. I just know I enjoyed this book so much, the characters, the world, that I can't wait to dive back into it. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please send them my direction. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you turn on notifications, you'll get notified every time I release a video. But most importantly, no matter what else you do today, make sure that today you listen to at least one really good book. Thank you.